The angel Israfil is the first angel created among the four great angels. He's generally known as Israfil, peace be upon him, who will blow the trumpet when the day of judgment comes. When you hear about the astonishing miracle that occurs with every breath he takes, or how Allah prevents Israfil's tears from reaching the world when he cries for a reason, you will be amazed. But this is not all. The connection between Israfil and the rebirth, as well as the objects brought from paradise to earth and preserved in the cave of treasures, is just as fascinating. And of course, like every living being, the angel Israfil will also have his soul taken. Now brace yourself, because there are so many details you need to hear about Israfil, peace be upon him. If you are ready, let's begin. One day in the future, the world is on the brink of an uncertain transformation. Days have started to shorten in an unusual way, and time has begun to pass faster. People have witnessed these strange changes in nature but have struggled to make sense of them. However, the signs of the last day are happening one by one. The Dajjal has emerged, attempting to deceive people. Jesus, peace be upon him, has descended to earth. The Mahdi has invited people to the right path. Famine has begun, the sun has risen from the west, and people have watched this event in horror. The earth has cracked open, storms have erupted in the seas, and even animals have been disturbed by these events. A sense of unease and panic prevails over the earth. However, despite all this, humanity has grown accustomed to this situation and in some way has returned to the routines of their daily lives. Some have forgotten the meaning of these events and have been swept away by the flow of life. But others are waiting with awareness and anxiety, trying to understand the final moments of creation. No matter how much people try to return to their normal lives, everything on earth is changing, because the arrival of the great day is near. Since the first moments of creation, an angel has been waiting at the highest point of the heavens, anticipating a command that must come to him. He holds a special trumpet with as many holes as there are souls. The angel, with his lips at the edge of the trumpet, gazes into infinity, waiting for that moment. There is a tension in the air, a tremor spreading to the farthest corners of the universe, enveloping everything. Even while waiting for this moment, Israfil's face carries an indescribable seriousness, and his eyes show a terrifying determination. And finally, that awaited moment arrives. The terrifying command from Almighty Allah reaches Israfil. With his heart trembling, the angel obeys the command and blows the trumpet. This marks the end of a long wait. This is the last day of the world and the beginning of the apocalypse. While everyone on earth is busy with their daily lives, everything happens suddenly. Israfil, peace be upon him, takes a deep breath, closes his eyes and blows the trumpet. At that moment, the world stops. The heavens crack, the seas engulf, and the mountains dissolve. People look at the sky in terror because the stars are beginning to fall one by one. The earth trembles, buildings collapse, and life comes to an abrupt end. From that moment on, there is no longer an old world, only the apocalypse remains. The great day of destruction has come with the blowing of the trumpet by the angel Israfil. Yes, it is Israfil, peace be upon him, who, by the command of Allah, will initiate that terrifying day. However, his duty does not end with the blowing of the trumpet. In fact, everything is just beginning. But before that, let us get to know this special angel more closely. Israfil, peace be upon him, is one of the four great angels and is also the first angel created among them. The other three great angels are Jibril, Gabriel, Michael, Michael, and Azrael. Each of them has an extraordinary task. Jibril, peace be upon him, is responsible for delivering divine revelation. Michael, peace be upon him, manages the natural events of the universe, and Azrael, peace be upon him, is tasked with taking the souls of living beings. However, Israfil's mission is completely different from theirs. Israfil, peace be upon him, is the angel of the last day, the one who will blow the trumpet to announce the beginning of the apocalypse. Israfil, peace be upon him, has a magnificent appearance. According to some narrations, he has 4 wings, one of which covers the east, one the west, one protects the heavens, and the other envelops his body. His stature reaches from the highest point of the heavens to the depths of the earth. His body is so immense that even the greatest of mountains and the vastest of oceans are insignificant before him. His face is illuminated by divine light, and his beauty is beyond description. Unlike other angels, he has an incredibly powerful voice, one that will shake the entire universe when he blows the trumpet. Since the moment he was created, Israfil, peace be upon him, has been waiting for one command. He holds the trumpet, sur, constantly at his lips, never moving away from it, and his eyes are always fixed toward the throne of Allah, awaiting the divine order. He does not blink out of fear that he might miss the command. It is said that his eyes are filled with tears, and when he cries, his sorrow shakes the heavens. However, Allah does not allow Israfil's tears to fall upon the earth, preventing unimaginable disasters from occurring. Israfil, peace be upon him, has 2 great missions related to the trumpet. The first is to blow it when the day of judgment begins. The second is to blow it again when the resurrection takes place. The first blowing of the trumpet will bring destruction to all living beings, and the second will revive all of creation for the final judgment. After the apocalypse, when everything is destroyed, Allah will command Israfil to blow the trumpet once more, and at that moment every soul will be restored to its body and humanity will rise from their graves. Israfil, peace be upon him, also has a deep connection to the beginning of human history. According to some Islamic narrations, when Adam, peace be upon him, was created, Israfil was present and played a role in his formation. It is said that he was among the angels who carried Adam's body and witnessed the moment when the soul was breathed into him. Additionally, some sources mention that he was involved in the preservation of sacred objects in the Cave of Treasures, objects brought from paradise and kept safe for future generations. Despite his greatness, like all beings, Israfil, peace be upon him, will also experience death. After he fulfills his final duty, Allah will take his soul. In the end, nothing will remain in existence except Allah. The universe, the heavens, and the earth will all cease to be. This marks the absolute end before the beginning of the eternal afterlife. Israfil, peace be upon him, is an angel of immense power, patience, and divine responsibility. He has been waiting for countless ages, watching and preparing for the most significant moment in history. His duty is unparalleled, and when that fateful day arrives, his breath will change existence forever. Thus, the story of Israfil, peace be upon him, is one of both awe and mystery, a tale of divine command, patience, and an unfathomable mission that will ultimately lead to the rebirth of creation.